Jimmy Crossbones here. It's been a little over 3 weeks since the hurricane come through, and we've been trying to come out pretty much every day. The beach is still eroded enough where it's all the way down to a lot of the silver coins back about approximately 100 years ago or so. But I'm going to meet Florida Rob out here in a few minutes, and we're going to go down through the beach and see if we can find some more. Now between us, I think we found over 100 silver coins, and much more. I've had Gypsy Jewel and Buddy Bryan and a couple other people out here, and probably more or less close to 150. So stay tuned and we'll see what we can find. Okay, just walked down to check out the beach and the walkway down to it. Looks pretty good. Rob may be running just a little bit late, so I'm gonna go ahead and get everything together and probably meet him down there on the beach. So let's get the gear out. Extreme scoop. CTX 3030 with a 17-inch coil. Really goes down deep and finds those deep ones. Most of the coins we've been finding is more than a foot deep. Every once in a while you'll run across one that's not quite as deep, but that's what we've been using. We've been real successful. So we'll just meet Rob down at the beach this morning. All right, stay tuned. Trouble hunting here in the water, you get a target and the wave comes in and fills it up. So if you don't move pretty fast, you get down there, because these targets are more than 10 inches deep. See how it's filling up the hole, just a couple waves come by? Well, I heard that one, and it took me about 5 minutes to get it up, but I kept on, but I got me another silver dime. It's a rosy. It is silver. All right, some more in the pocket. Stay with me, try to find some more. Jimmy Crossbones here. I'm back out on the beach trying to detect a little bit more before the sand comes back up on the beach and covers up all these silver coins. I'm out here next to the pier, and you can see the devastation that they're trying to clean up, getting everything back in order. They got the catwalk already built, so that's a good thing. And just want to give you a heads up. Got a silver dime. It's a mark. Just got this scoop out of the water. I was about a foot down in the water, so I had to pull it up on the shoreline so I can get it up, see what it is. Yep, it's gonna be another silver. I see it sitting right there. That last one was a mark. Is this gonna be a mark too? It's another mark. I'm gonna check around this spot a little bit more. Nice one. All right, that's 3. Got another deep target right here. It's ringing up on a coin, but I don't think it's going to be anything other than copper. But since the hadn't really dug a whole lot out today, I figured I'd turn the camera on and we'll see what it is together. Ringing up 42, 43, so I have to think it's probably going to be a greenie. I've been fooled though. I see it. Another green coin. And there's copper. Just have to wait and see after tumbling, see if it's a wheat penny or not. Alright, stay with me. I got this sweet little target right here. I've dug up 2 marks right in this same location. This one was just a little squeaker, so I'm gonna try to get this one on film. I don't hear anything. I'm sure it's not in the scoop, it wasn't deep enough. As you can see, the sand covered the hole back up, so I don't know if it dropped down a couple more inches, so I can't hear it or what. I'm going to take a couple more scoops out of this same spot. I think I missed the spot. I bet that was a target. When I went to dig it, I missed it. The sand filled it in, so it dropped a couple more inches. That's the trouble about hunting it when the surface is coming up. Nothing. All right, cut you off. Well, it seems like the silver coins are slowly winding down. All I've got today so far is 2. I believe there was a Mercury and a Roosevelt. And this is the second piece that's come up. Now that's a coin underneath it, but it appears to be a green coin. So it could be a wheat penny, but see how it's attached to the shell? That's pretty neat right there by itself. Yeah, it is a copper, little penny. I don't want to take the shell off of it. I think that's the neat part about it. See if I can. No, it's a modern penny. I see the Lincoln Memorial one side of it right there. But with the shell attached to it, I think that's pretty neat. All right. Thought I'd show it to you. I just got this pal out of the water. Several attempts too. I think I might have it in there. I don't know. Really had to work for it. Oh, that's another silver. Don't see it nowhere. There it is. I don't know, I think that's going to be something else. It's a button. I think. Not going to do anything to it until I get it back and try to clean it up. I think it's a button. Check my sand again, make sure that was the target. Sure thought that was going to be a coin though. I did hear of an eagle button come off this beach a couple days ago. So don't tell her what it could be. Stay tuned. Just finished digging up this target right here. And I'm telling you what, they're getting deeper because this was less than a whisper. But I knew that it sounded good from the very beginning. I got me another murk. This is the same spot I've dug several silvers in, so I know there'd be a possibility of finding one more anyway. Glad to have it. Sand's coming up and it's getting harder to find. Might be the last day I'll come out here. Well, the last 4 targets I dug was not anything at all. So I'm about to give up on this little area. I've dug 4, 5, 6 pennies out of it, and I thought, man, there ought to be a dime in here somewhere. So I got this hole, I dug it up, raked it out, and I see the coin right there. And it's ringing up like silver. So I thought I'd turn the camera on and pull it up and see what it's going to be. Not sure. I think I already see copper showing through it. Yeah, it's another copper coin. But it's ringing up high. I thought I'd turn the camera off. I bet you anything it's going to be a wheat penny. Have to tumble all of them to see, but it's got a lot of black on it and a little bit of green. So I bet you anything it's going to be a wheat. All right, through it again. What you got, Rob? Well, I just dug a coin up right here. Hope I don't lose it. It looked pretty good from here, but now I've got to refind it. It's right in there.
Got one?
Possibility. I see a little bit of green around it. No, I tell you what, we're back in that area. We're back in that area again. These things have been chasing us all over the place, all week long. I bet I dug up 30, 40 of them. Somebody's playing mean tricks.
They read just like it does.
Well, out of that hole, I got this piece here, and I believe I know what it is. It's an old pocket watch. See the bezel design around the edge there? That would be in the face. And well, okay, I even see glass still left in it. See the little glass sticking up? So I found an old pocket watch. Nice little design around the bezel. Alright, I thought I'd show that to you. Something unique. Something that we haven't been finding this past week with all the silver coins, but hey, that's pretty cool. Alright. We're getting ready to turn around and head back towards the Jeep. We're about 2 hours away from it, walking slow, so maybe we can find another silver coin on the way. Alright, stay with me. Hey, buddy.
Jefferson.
Hey, buddy.
What? Oh yeah, brother.
Why don't you pick it and see? I believe it is, don't you?
Yep.
I was just about ready to turn around. No, it is when that kind of greenish color comes up on the.
Yeah. So Rosie. Oh wait a minute. Let me look at it again. It looks like a Rosie to me. Yeah.
I guess I better stick it out a little while longer.
Good job, bud.
Yep. Thanks, bud. Definitely a rosy. Got another good potential target right here, and I think this is going to be, I'm almost out where I've come down and it's going out. And I believe this is going to be a silver after all. And it looks like it's the size of a quarter. It'd be a good way to finish up today. Yes, it is. It's a quarter. Washington. See it right there. All right, probably the last one of the day. I don't want to show you something interesting. I got this target just a minute ago, dug it up, and you can see it's dime size. And I'm pretty sure it's a silver coin. It's hard to tell with the crustacean and the shell that's attached to it, but see the edge right there? That is the right color for silver. Now I'm not going to scratch it or tear it up anything, but I'm 99.9% sure that's going to be a silver coin. Silver dime anyway. All right, put in the pocket, and we're going to go on with the next one. Oh, by the way, I did get foiled to Rob down here, so he's detected with me today. We've both been doing real good down here, so wanted to make sure we get at least another day in. All right, stay with us, stay tuned. Got a target down here, but I'm not too sure about it. But the way they be, and I've figured I might ought to turn the camera on just in case. I'm getting a squeak out of it, but I don't know. I believe it's going to be a coin. Of some type, anyway. It is ringing up more like a it's hard to tell. Let me get it up and we'll look at it. Sounds better. Got it, and it is going to be a silver. Numbers don't lie. Right in there, oh, I see it, and I see green coming up already. See how green it is right there? It's a greenie. Reading up awful high. That copper already showing through right there. All right, well, it's going. Stand by. Just holler bingo. The Rob out there, but I got me a little silver here in the pod.
Very nice, buddy. Well, that's a thin one too. Is that a Merc?
I hadn't really looked hard enough yet. Can you see?
Older, man. Mercury head.
All right, I love those Mercuries.
Oh, my favorite coin. Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah, it's a Merc.
All right.
I see her wings straight up.
See if I can get it focused in the camera. Oh yeah, no doubt. Sometimes you have to kind of go back and forth and let the sun hit it just right. No doubt, that's a Merc.
Man, these 17-inch coils are getting some deep stuff, aren't they?
That's the reason we call them the Gritty Boys.
Yeah.
Gritty Boy pulls up out of the. Yeah, I mean that was 10 inches, if not more than that.
I believe it. Way to go, buddy.
All right, stay tuned. Got a pretty good target right here. Dig it up and see. You'll have to bear with me because they're real deep. I'm going to take a couple of scoops out just to get to it, I believe. Sounded better a minute ago. Maybe not. Wherever it is, I got it out. No, I don't. One more scoop. Barely getting a whisper out of this one, so I thought I'd turn the camera on and see if we can find whatever it is. Start out with a couple of good deep scoops. See if I hear anything. Definitely something down there. Of course, it's deep. They get really difficult to get up. They're so deep. whatever it is, I think I might have it in the scoop. Check it out. Not sure. No, I've lost this one. Got water running into the hole. That's not good. Now this is pretty unique right here. I've got a piece of iron incrustated, but there's 2 pennies connected to it also. Can't tell what kind of pennies they are, but definitely penny. I don't know. That's pretty unique. We'll have to keep that. I'm gonna keep it just like it is too. I'll show it to Rob once we get close again, but cool. All right, getting Florida Rob on camera here. We're walking up to him. He's done hit the money. Ring, you got to be kidding me.
It was down there, there was just a little turn. And it came in, when I got it out, it came in just like a nickel. 12, 13. I didn't wipe the dirt off of it. But it looks like old silver to me. Got a little stone right there.
I just to make sure I get in there. Wow.
Yeah, my camera's not working, so.
Isn't that a cutie?
Let's see what it looks like when I rinse it off.
It's got silver color to it.
Man, it was just a little repeatable signal. It was nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's silver.
So I'm not getting in the frame right.
I'll rinse it off and get a look at it.
Yeah, that's silver.
I said I wasn't leaving today until I got a silver. I guess that qualifies.
Well, hopefully that's not the last one anyway.
No, hope not.
Congrats, bud. Okay, I want to do a roundup. It's not for this particular hunt, but for the last 4 or 5 hunts down on Daytona Beach after the hurricane, when the silver was coming up to the surface. Took enough sand off of it where we could at least reach the good targets. So the reason for this video, I've got all this silver, and I'm going to start doing the electrolysis on it. So I wanted to show you all of it and give you kind of a head count on what was found. Much more between the 4 or 5 people that was with me down there. We probably, I don't doubt that there was close to 300 or 400 silver coins found on the beach during that week. Of course, now the wind has shifted and it's starting to bring sand back on the beach. So last time I was there, I didn't get a good signal at all, so I figured it was probably time to pull out and start thinking about doing some other hunts. But I wanted to catalog this and show you the silver that I found on the beach, and before the electrolysis, and then after the electrolysis I'll bring them all out and lay them back out where you see them all cleaned up. Now there's 2 pieces of silver on the table that I'd already done electrolysis on, because one of the barbadines had real bad crustacean on it, and you've probably seen it in one of the videos. And the Roosevelt dime that came out was didn't have any tarnish on it at all, but it was 64, so it was silver. So anyway, I'm going to bring you down closer to the table and tell you exactly what all there is there and what I did find. All right, so we're going to start, of course, with the best parts is the silver. Can't sit down, can't show it very well. Starting off right here, I did get a barber quarter, and during that video, that particular hunt, I got 3 quarters. I got the barber, I got a Standing Liberty quarter, and a Washington, so I got a trifecta. So that barber there is from that time period. I did get another barber dime at one point on one of the videos. The only $50 I found was a Walker $50, and I found that while I had Gypsy Jewels down on the beach, and that was a pretty good find. I do remember hearing about some other $half found, but that's the only one I found. Now I think probably the best piece that I got on the whole silver count was this beautiful St. Christopher medal, and I'm hoping that, and I know it's going to turn out real good once I get it electricity out. It is silver, so that's pretty good. I did get a dollar signal on the beach one day, and it's in one of the videos also, and it was pretty well messed up, so I went on and done the electricity on it just a little bit to tell what it was. And it was a coin from the Netherlands. It's a 2.5 C, and I'm not sure what that C stands for, but it is a silver, big silver. All right, going to the quarters now. I ended up with 4 Standing Liberty quarters, SLQs. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Washington quarters. I ended up with, let's see, Mercs. Let's see, does not write the Mercuries down? All right, we'll have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Got 25 Mercs. Well, right there it is on my list. And I got 20 Roosevelt dimes. And I did dig 6 Buffalo nickels. And let's see, that's one of the new modern dollar coins and a couple of tokens. And while I was digging all this stuff up, I knew there was going to be a lot of wheat pennies because of the era of the silver. But they were all turned out greeny, so I did have to tumble all those. And I got, I think, 87 wheat pennies. And of course, a lot of just regular clad there. Clad pennies, which most of those are actually copper pennies, and a bunch of zinc pennies. These things right here drove me crazy because they rang up just like a dime, and don't have no idea what they are, but they remind me of washers on spark plugs. Now, very close to where we were at was the old Daytona race on the beaches, so that might have been something to have to do with that. I don't know. A lot of shell casings and little buckles and grommets and other stuff like that. But okay, here's another good piece. Dug this iron target up, and when I found it, it was a piece of iron with a nail, but it had 2 pennies incrustated into it, and another penny that had a shell attached to it. So I just wanted to show all this stuff up, because once I get it clean, I'm pretty sure it's going to come out pretty awesome, because most of this change that was dropped was during the time period that was all this out. Just like that Mercury dime right there. It's a beautiful dime. So I want to do this video, and the next video I'll have attached to it will be everything all cleaned up. So stay tuned, and we'll see what we got.